All right, it is time to look at this nervous system model that we have, and we're going to start with our plexuses. So what happens with all of these nerves coming in and out from the body? You get a whole bunch of kind of diverging and converging of all of these nerves, and they form this kind of network of nerves, and it's called a plexus. So right up here where we have some nerves coming here off of the spinal cord in the cervical area, you have a cervical plexus. You can see how they kind of diverge and converge. Then this here is our brachial plexus. And now this model kind of shows our lumbar plexus over on this side. So this would be that lumbar plexus. And then down here we have our sacral plexus. And the only nerve that you have to know is this nerve right here, the sciatic nerve. So that's the only individual nerve that you have to know the name of. Now, if we look at our spinal cord that runs all the way from here, all the way down to here, right here, this represents that anterior median fissure. And alongside of it, we can see, now on this model, it only shows it on one side, but it is on both. We see that string of pearls, that's our sympathetic trunk. And remember, the pearls are the sympathetic trunk ganglia, right? A single one is a ganglion, and remember that a ganglion is a collection of cell bodies. What's really cool on this model too is you can actually still see that posterior root right here, and there's your posterior root ganglion, and there's your anterior root. So you can actually see some of that stuff that we see on that spinal cord model even on here. But I'm not going to really ask much about that from this model other than this sympathetic trunk and sympathetic trunk ganglion. I will ask anterior posterior root on our spinal cord model. Okay, well, maybe extra credit, I might throw something in. You also have to know this here, all of these spinal nerves coming off of the kind of the end of this spinal cord kind of looks like a horse's tail. And so this is your cauda equina. The very end, the terminal end of our spinal cord is kind of in a point here. So this is what's called our conus medullaris. So this region right here is the conus medullaris. And then we have a single piece of pia mater running right off of the spinal cord in the middle of the cauda equina. And this piece will go all the way down. It is called the filum terminale. All right. So the whole thing is the cauda equina, but this one little piece is the filum terminale. Okay. And that is everything for this lovely spinal cord model.